Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the meeting of Speakers Community Toastmaster Club. I'm pleased to be your Sergeant of Arms today's meeting. In the online meeting environment, there are few instructions that we follow. I request you to rename yourselves. All Toastmaster can prefix TM to your name and guest can prefix guest. I also request all the speakers and role holders to prefix their role to their names so that it's easy to identify them. I give you 10 seconds for this activity. All speakers are requested to do a quick audio and video check before they start their speech. Tech host will confirm on the settings. I would request you not to type in the chat box when a speaker is speaking, as it disturbs the speaker. You can use the private chat to provide feedback. You are all requested to keep your audio on mute in case you are not speaking. Please refrain from unnecessary movements or sipping on drinks if your video is on. Please turn off the video in case you need to do so. Do not click on share screen unless your speech role requires you to do so. You can display a hi-fi or namaste when taking over or leaving from a role. You can connect with the Toastmaster for any technical glitch. The Toastmaster for today's meeting is Toastmaster Monika. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that the same is visible at all times. This meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservation, please let us know. You can network during the break and after the meeting. Let me share the mission of the club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, I welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Kalpana, who is a dynamic speaker and our leader in this journey, to take you through the further proceedings. Over to you, Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kishore. A huge round of applause for reading out the rules. We all know that Toastmaster is a journey that helps us to develop 360 degrees without fail. Not only do we become a good speaker, we also become a good listener, and at the same time, we also learn responsibilities without any fail and ensure that we become a leader while we execute our responsibilities. Toastmasters, which is a world-renowned organization, brings in a lot of inner change, helping us to carve a persona for ourselves, which helps us to better ourselves in public speaking, leadership skills, and networking. I'm so happy and proud that I'm the president of this club, and I constantly think and hope that there is improvement for each and every member of ours that are present today. So I have just come and written down a few points that will help us grow, that will help and encourage each one of you to be better participants, to better yourself, keep goals that will help you grow and ensure that your journey becomes a journey of passion. Let me just tell you some of the points that I have written down and noted down. So we will ensure that we will keep a slab of 10 meetings, 10 roles. All right. In the next 10 meetings, since you all have joined Speakers Community Toastmasters Club, ensure you all give at least 5 speeches and ensure you take up at least 5 roles. This will help you to grow as a timer, as an evaluator. It will help you to grow as TMoD. It will help you to grow as table topic master. Slowly and steadily set your journey, not just as a speaker, but in a position of responsibility and a position of power where you can manage full meetings. For 50% roles and 50% speeches, we will be giving you points, and that points will be at least 2 points each. All right. If you are managing all the 10 meetings, we will then be deciding on the best Toastmaster of the month. All right. Beyond the club activity, there's one more point that has been decided is beyond the club activity. When we go outside and play our role in other clubs, we actually grow. And I want each and every one of you to not miss out on this platform that Toastmasters provides to us. So take up a role. And once you take up a role, tell us about your experience. For that, I will be giving at least 3 points to any person who comes. Toastmaster Monica, I would like you to keep a log and ensure that Sanjeev, as well as I think Swati, has already attended and given their speech as well as taken up roles to give 3 points each to both of them. Sponsor someone. You know, I would really like it if you all can sponsor a colleague, a friend, or someone who you feel will benefit from this. It's really very, very important that we grow and we spread this word of learning, which actually enhances your professional life. So that we call it sponsoring it. Your name will be featuring in the website that you were the sponsor of such and such a person and you brought it to enhance or strengthen your club. So this will be applicable, of course, for April and May, because by June, we will be having our elections. And from July, we will be having a new committee in place. So before May, we need members. And so for 2 months, if you give me the members, we will be adding your name as a sponsor. If you take up a role in this club, you will have 2 points. So from today onwards, Monica, I would like you to add points to Mitali, who has taken up role today, and even to Sa Kishore, who has taken up 2 points to you also. That will help us decide who has been the member of the month by the time the month ends. All right. If you're given a speech in another club, 1 point. I would like to take you in the loop, Monica. Sanjeev has given his speech in Agnel Club. Please add 1 point to him. And like our social media pages, I still find that most of you are not following or have not liked or have not shared it on your own, timelines. I request all of you to do so, because the more PR we get, the more we benefit. We ourselves become a torch bearer for Toastmasters. I request you all to encourage your own club and kindly ensure that you watch all the videos, go to the Instagram page as well as the Facebook page and share it, or ensure you like it. Experience video as to why Toastmasters Club and why Speakers Community Toastmasters Club in particular. 5 points for that. If anybody can give me a video, I think most of you all have given video as to why you joined Toastmasters, but till May for the membership drive, if anyone can give a 30-second video of why Speakers Community Toastmasters Club, what is it that we have better? There are many online clubs and there are many physical clubs, but there must be something that attracted you all here. A 30-second video for that, if you do it and send it to my PR Sharon, 5 points will be given to all of you who do that. Another thing to make it interesting, we always have this structure, right? The structure is prepared speeches, table topic round, and then we have a general evaluator. How many of you all are readers over here? Can anybody raise the hands? And may I request everybody to switch on their videos, please? TMoD Monika, Mitali, please do not switch off your videos. Thank you so much. Yes, how many of you all are readers? How many of you all read something? And that doesn't mean fantastic, Nirali. Thank you so much, Sanjeev, Anusha. Fantastic. If you read a book, come to my club and give a 3-minute review. We will be making time for that. A reader makes a leader. All right. And if you do that, we will be giving you 3 points. because I want to encourage reading. Reading helps you and enables you to become a better writer, a better speaker. It increases your vocabulary. It increases your expressions, the way and what do you want to express. So if you know what to express, how do you or how would you like to express it? Look for the bestseller books, look for self-help books, look for confidence books, look for books that's a good read. Come and tell us what is it about the book that you liked. And we will be having that session added to make this more interesting. All right. And yes, there are so many TED talkers. Listen to some of the TED talkers every now and then. Tell which TED talker you have liked the best and which TED talker you would like to come and speak, hear about him or her. Encourage us to go into this links and actually watch them, see them, get motivated. Bring some spice into our daily routine life where we have some points of discussions, where we have some meaty takeaways from a meeting, because that is really, really going to enrich us, not only just our experiences, we will go forward and move forward in our knowledge, and we all will learn and benefit with whatever inputs you bring to the Speakers Community Toastmasters Club's table. These are the few points that I have readied so that we now can start on the best of the member. Member of the month will be declared every month, starting, of course, from April, because today is April 2nd and today is our first meeting. I will be putting down these points and I'll be sharing it in the members group. So members, with this, let's begin our journey enthusiastically. Who else but Toastmaster Monika? She's ready to fool us. Tell us how a laugh a day, especially on an April Fool's Day, actually help us relax and be a better person, because a smile a day keeps the doctor away. She has been a stalwart, a strong person, always present and always helpful. Toastmaster Monika, our VPE of the club, over to you. The stage is all yours. Please take it up.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kalpana. I'm really pleased to be a Toastmaster of the day, and thank you for the very, very warm welcome. So the theme is the April Fool's Day. But before go into the themes, let me introduce. Let me explain the agenda of the meeting. The Toastmasters meeting is generally divided into 3 sessions. The first session is prepared speech session, and the second one is table topic speech session, and the last one is the evaluation or the feedback session. So guys, the April is here to prank, to joy, and to fool, and to be fool, and to fool. April Fool, a day for pranks. It's cool. But do you know, guys, when it is started and how? Let me tell you. Actually, origin of April Fool's Day is unclear, and there was many different stories, theories about how the holiday started. One theory is that it dates back to ancient Rome, where a festival called Hilaria was celebrated on March 25th. During this festival, people played prank on each other and disguised themselves in costumes. Another theory is that April Fool's Day originated in Middle Ages when a new year was celebrated on April 1st. However, in 16th century, Pope Gregory XIII introduced a Gregorian calendar, which moved to New Year to January 1st. Some people continued to celebrate New Year on April 1st and were called April Fools by the others who followed the new calendar. Regardless of all this origin, April Fool's Day has become the popular holiday celebrated in many countries around the world. It is the day to play pranks, jokes, and tricks on friends and family, often with goals of making them look foolish or gullible. Let me tell you a poem. A snow outside is 6 feet high. A bird just died warm in my eye. My socks just burned right into flames for the reason I cannot explain. I heard they are shutting down the school. Okay. The truth is, April Fool. Today, I have the team with me to avoid to be fooled during the meeting. And the team is the timer, accounter, and grammarian. So let me call upon the timer of the day, Toastmaster Sanju.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monika.
Yeah, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monika. I think we can add something. We can share our experience around what prank we have played. That would make this meeting interesting.
Yeah. Actually, I have this question.
Okay. For the further. Okay.
Yeah.
So, a very good afternoon to all the fellow Toastmaster. I am today taken up the role for timer. As a timer, I am going to read the agenda, what my role would be, and how the meeting would proceed. Timer, my duty is to time the prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluations. For prepared speeches, the time allotted varies as per the project and will be stated by the evaluator. For instance, for an icebreaker, the time allocated is 4 to 6 minutes. For table topics, the time allotted is 1 to 2 minutes. And for evaluation, the time allotted is 2 to 3 minutes. Speakers must meet the specified time limit to qualify for the awards at the end of the meeting. I will change my virtual background as per the time stipulated in my announcement. I will display the green screen at the minimum qualifying time, yellow screen at the midpoint of the qualifying time range, and the red screen at the maximum qualifying time till the end of the speech. An evaluation, the speaker has 30-second grace before the minimum qualifying time and after the maximum qualifying time. For table topics, there is a grace of 30 seconds only after the red screen is displayed. All speakers who continue to speak beyond the 30-second grace will not qualify for the vote. I will report the time taken by the speaker when called upon. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Monika.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanju. But before leaving, I have the question for you. Have you ever pulled a prank on anyone? Please share your experience.
See, what prank? See, I have not pranked anyone, but many people have pranked me because they think that I'm too gullible. So I could share experience when my sisters told me to bought vegetables from the market on 1st of April, and that day was Tuesday, and Tuesday used to be the off day for the vegetable market in my locality, but I forget that, and I went to searching for vegetable sellers that anyone would I would meet anyone and buy the vegetable. Almost 2 hours passed. Then my sisters called me. Oh, come back, come back. I have already bought vegetable. I have ordered from online. Today is closed. Today the market is closed. So now you are a fool. So she keeps pranking me the same thing because it was 2 hours. I kept walking, even forgetting that vegetable market is closed. So that was my experience. Otherwise, there are many things. This was experience which I could remember.
Wow, great. The April Fool's Day that you didn't make the fool, but
I was
you
fooled. Yeah,
fooled.
many times.
You become the fool, right? So the next, my team member, that is the accountant. So today we have the accountant, so we cannot fool the people with your ers, and So let me call upon the Toastmaster Kalpana. Over to Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Monika. Well. I really think you cannot fool me with our arms and ears at Toastmaster of the Day, Monika's mentions. But still, you all have got a chance. Give it a shot. So let me see. Let me read out to you what is going to be the purpose of an R counter. It is the purpose of an R counter to filter words and crutch sounds, or the words like and the repeated words like so that, but, this, which we normally have a tendency to do. These words will be noted down, and will be then told to when called upon by the general evaluator. So be careful about our us and outs. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Monika.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kalpana. But I have the same question for you. Have you ever pulled a prank on anyone?
Well, I think I actually fall in the timer Sanjeev Kumar's category, because I haven't fooled anybody. I haven't managed to, but I did get fooled once. My daughter was studying in boarding, and my husband came and told me on April 1st that we are leaving tomorrow, as it seems that her summer vacation is beginning early. The reason for that was, as soon as her annual exam got over in March, they used to have a term for about a month, and then the summer vacations used to begin. So this time he fooled me on April 1st, saying that the summer vacations are beginning early, and so we are traveling, it seems, on 1st of April, which foolishly I didn't realize. And I almost got, packed a suitcase thinking we are going and bringing our daughter home early. And the very next day when I got up and said, why haven't you packed your bag? And he just told me that I'm so sorry, I was just pranking you. And yes, so I think that is something. Not only does it annoy me every time I think that he got better of me, and I still look for ways to get better at him. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Wow, that was a wonderful prank ever done. Great. Now, moving ahead, we have the grammarian for a day, the Toastmaster Nirali. So since we have the grammarian, we cannot fool with our grammar. So be careful. And over to you, the Toastmaster Nirali.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Monika. As a grammarian, my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying and thoughts. As a grammarian, it is my duty to introduce word of the day and phrase of the day. So today's word of the day is, let me share my screen if I can. No. Okay, I'll put in the chat. Let me explain the word. Adroit. The meaning of adroit is skillful and clever, especially in dealing with people. We can say the president, Toastmaster Kalpana, is a very adroit personality. He is a remarkably adroit and determined politician. Another example is phrase of the day, kick up your heels. The meaning of it is have a lively and enjoyable time. Just kick up your heels and have a fun. Another example is after final exams, we kicked up our heels and had a really good party. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nirali, for choosing the best wonderful word of the day and phrase of the day. But following up, I have the question for you. That have you ever pulled a prank on anyone? Since today we have two members who didn't pull but got pulled. Now let me hear the story of you. If you have ever pulled.
Okay, so whole team, deck team are similar, I can say. They are not able to fool or prank anyone. I also pranked by many people, but I don't remember exact scenario as of now. I will explain later in the meeting.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Nirali. So, considering the theme of the day, April Fools, let me share a story. Once upon a time, in a small town, there was a young boy named Max. Max loved nothing more than playing pranks on his family and friends. He always looked forward to April Fool's Day. In the one day of the year when everyone was open to good luck, Max woke early on April 1st with a twinkle in his eye and plan in his head. He snuck into kitchen and found a carton of eggs and some food coloring and a bottle of vinegar. Max carefully removed the yolk from the egg, mixed with the food coloring, and put them back into the eggshells. Then he placed the eggshell into the jar of vinegar, which slowly dissolves the shells, leaving behind the colorful and rubbery egg whites. Max screamed to himself. Imagine the look on his family's face when they crack open those eggs for breakfast. He carefully put the jar into fridge and waited for his family to wake up. When the most exciting thing come here that his mom wake up and went to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Max couldn't contain his excitement. But before telling you if the pranks went well or not, let us start with the prepared speeches. Today, we have Toastmaster Shubham is given her icebreaker speech, and Toastmaster Danish is the evaluator of her of his speech. So I call the Toastmaster Danish on stage to read objective of Shubham's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jay, Toastmaster Monika. Good evening, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and future Toastmaster. My name is Danish. Today, Toastmaster Shubham is giving his speech of Project 1 of Level 1 of Pathway Presentation Mastery. The purpose of the project is for the member to introduce themselves to the group and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Timer, please note the timing guidelines for his speech is 4 to 6 minutes. So all the best for the speaker, and over to you, to TMoD.
Yeah, thank you for the reading the objectives. But before you leave, I have the question for you. Has anyone ever pulled a prank on you?
So first of all, my birthday is 1st April. So one of the biggest prank is on myself. Second, if I remember, one of the best prank that I ever had in my life. One of my friend, I think in last 6 years back or 3 years back, told me if I had a spare cell phone, so he don't have a cell phone right now. So I have gave him 1 week back before the April Fool. On the April Fool day, he called me that he wants a charger for the phone. We are here to travel, and I am at the time I was in Nanima home. So I went from Nanima home to my home to give him the charger. But when I reached my home and I called him to get the charger from me, and he said, "April Fool, I'm not coming to get the charger from you." This is a prank I learned. I have. Thanks.
Wow, that's a great prank. So we have the speaker, the Toastmaster Shubham, finding my niche, Toastmaster Shubham. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, TM Monika. We might feel that describing about ourselves is a task which is not in our comfort zone.
One second.
Sorry. Just a second.
Monika, just check the timer card's visibility.
Yeah.
Ask him to be highlighted, please.
Yes. Toastmaster Shubham, could you see the timing cards? Timer Toastmaster Sanju, please flip the cards.
Okay. No, I will change my virtual background.
Yeah.
Now I have changed to.
Change.
I have already. Okay.
Shubham, just confirm whether it is visible or not, please.
It is just as you start the speech, it will be white. At the start, at the end of 4 minutes, it will be green. So.
Can you see it, Shubham? Are you able to see the timer cards?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to see the timer cards, Shubham?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the timer cards?
Yes. Okay, great. So the Toastmaster Shubham, finding my niche, Toastmaster Shubham. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, TM Monika. We might feel that describing about ourselves is a task which is in our comfort zone. But you can't write about yourself if you don't get out of your boundaries. As we all know, that life begins at the end of our comfort zone. Good evening, Toastmasters of the day, Toastmasters as well as guests. It is my pleasure to have the opportunity to speak to you today about myself. My name is Shubham Kaushik, and I belong to a state which is referred to as Devbhumi, the land of gods. Due to its religious significance and numerous Hindu temples and pilgrimage centers throughout the state. Located at the foothill of the snow-clad Himalayas with lush green vegetation, the state also has rich and diverse flora and fauna of different species of plants and animals. Can you guys guess my home state?
Might be Uttarakhand.
Yes, yes, it right. I belong to Uttarakhand. I belong to an affectionate and a lovable nuclear family of 4 members. My mom and dad, and a younger sibling. I've done my schooling from my hometown itself. And my childhood memories are so refreshing that I want to relive them again and again. At that time, I feel like I was a butterfly wrapped in a cocoon. However, what sets me apart is my unrelenting desire to step out of my comfort zone. Nothing pulls me back.
Timer, stop the timer for there for the time being. Shubham,
Okay.
we have lost
I
you.
have stopped.
Shubham,
Yes, he is here.
you can switch on your timer now, Sanjeev.
Okay.
Extremely sorry, light got passed.
No, that's okay.
No problem.
Yeah, you can continue, Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you. So post my schooling,
Sorry to interrupt all of you. Can Shubham restart his speech? So basically, it is quite easy for him to start. Otherwise,
No problem at all. That will be absolutely fine. Shubham, you can restart your speech so that there's a continuous flow. All right.
Timer, please note.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
sorry everyone, sorry for the
No
inconvenience.
problem.
no problem. Over to you, Toastmaster Shubham. You can start now.
We might feel that describing about ourselves is a task which is in our comfort zone. But
I'm sorry, but I can't help with that.
Nothing.
we might feel that describing about ourselves is a task which is in our comfort zone. But you can't write about yourself if you don't step out of your boundaries. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, as well as guests. It is my pleasure to have the opportunity to speak to you today about myself. My name is Shubham Kaushik, and I belong to a state which is referred to as Devbhumi, the land of gods, due to its numerous Hindu temples and pilgrimage centers throughout the state. Located at the foothills of the snow-clad Himalayas, lush green vegetation, the state has rich and diverse flora and fauna of different species of plants and animals. Can you guys guess my home state?
Yes, Uttarakhand. We know the answer now. Someone had mentioned it.
I belong to Uttarakhand. I belong to an affectionate and lovable family, nuclear family of 4 members, mom, dad, and a younger sibling. I've done my schooling from my hometown itself, and my childhood memories are so refreshing that I want to relive them again and again. My childhood memories are like I have wrapped myself, or I wrapped myself as a butterfly in a cocoon. However, what sets me apart is my unrelenting desire to get out of my comfort zone. But one thing or the other pulls me back. Sometimes an appreciation from a known person makes me think that this task is going to be an easy one and can be done later as well. Post my schooling, I did my graduation in Bachelor of Science from MJP Rohilkhand University, Bareilly. This was the phase when being in a cocoon state hit me hard, as I have to leave my home and go to the other city for my further studies. I tend to be negative as homesickness hit me hard. And also I didn't get the desired college as I thought of after my schooling. These 3 years were boring and the college life that I dreamt of was not there. Then I got out of my comfort zone from a science student to a business student. I started preparing for CAT exam, got 92 percentile, and now I'm a part of Delhi School of Economics, University of Delhi, pursuing MBA in International Business. One thing that I've done passionately in my life is playing cricket. This is something that I have done staying out of my comfort zone. Playing cricket has developed qualities of hard work, determination, and team spirit in me. Other thing that I have done out of my comfort zone is to invest myself into public speaking. One of the most important skills in a professional course like MBA is communication and public speaking. My primary reason to join Toastmasters International is to improve my communication skills as well as public speaking skills. I want to learn to effectively formulate and express my ideas and opinions. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and pick up your heels for the further session. Thank you.
May we request everyone to stand up and give him a standing ovation. This is a feedback that I got from one of my members who attended another club where a standing ovation was given to someone who gave the icebreaker speech. This standing ovation is for each and every one of you who have given an icebreaker speech joining us today. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Okay. So Toastmaster Shubham. First of all, congratulations, Toastmaster.
Yeah, congratulations, Toastmaster Shubham, on cracking and breaking your ice. And it was a
Thank you so much, Jeff.
today. We are not having the polls today for the best speaker since we have the one speaker and the other speakers pull us.
Ask for the time of taken for the speech, Monika.
Yes. So I request timer to please give the report.
Okay. So first of all, I congratulate Toastmaster Subham on his icebreaker speech. It was really wonderful. I would love to interact with him and have a great learning experience. So the total time taken by him is 4 minutes 26 seconds. So within the time limit.
It wasn't within the time limit.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Now, coming back to the story that the Max was decided on the prank with the family at the breakfast time. So he put the eggshell in the refrigerator. His mom woke up and went to the kitchen to make the breakfast. And the Max was excited to see the prank. He was very eager to see that she was picking up the egg from the refrigerator. She picked up the egg and it just cracked when she opened it. She literally surprised watching the bright pink and the rubbery egg void inside. Max come with burst out laughing. Then his mama realized it was an April Fool's prank. So the prank, it just happened, the prank at home. And the next, Max spent the rest of the day playing pranks on his friends and neighbors, like putting the plastic insects in their beds and pretending to be the police officer. But as the day went, the Max started to feel guilty. Why he would have feeling the guilty? So let me tell you about the why the Max started to feel the guilty. Let's start with our next session, that is the table topic session. We have the Toastmaster Mithali, who is our table topic master for the day. Before I hand over the session to you, let me ask you the question that has anyone ever pulled a prank on you, Toastmaster Mithali?
Okay. School time of one prank I miss. My friend say to me, "You calling you ma'am," and I go for ma'am, and I say that, "Ma'am, you calling me?" Ma'am say, "No, no, no. Why are you calling me? Nothing much." So not nothing much, and say I okay, and I come back to class, and my friends to clapping and say to the song of the April Fool Banaya song of the, and I say that I am the April Fool. I am not a mind of the first April or the April Fool, and I am of the prank. Over to you, Monika.
Yeah, so it was a good April Fool prank. Now I hand over the stage to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmaster and guest. Table topic enables a member to develop the skill of the important speaking. Table topic help the train member to quickly and express their thought. You can think of the table topic speech as a mini speech with an within an opening, a body, and a consolation. The also provide a speaking opportunity for any member who is not on duty in a meeting agenda. Guests may also participate in their wish. Each speaker is required to speak for a 1 to 2 minutes. Participant disqualify for 2 minutes and 30 seconds are qualified time. And speaker are for a speech giver 1 minute. And each speaker must be word of the day in your speech. So starting the table topic round. So any volunteer, please raise your hand. Okay. I choice Toastmaster Kishore. Toastmaster Kishore, your topic is your most hilarious April Fool experience. Your most hilarious April Fool experience. Toastmaster Kishore.
I was waiting for this opportunity to share my experience when I got April Fooled by some people who are unknown to me. I was in school days and coming back from my school to home. So I found out a 5 rupee coin on the street. So when we were in school, that 5 rupees is much valuable rather than current time. So it's a general tendency to pick up. So I bent down and tried to pick it up, So it was not getting like it. I'm not able to pick it up. So I tried it 2-3 times, and I thought, what was going on with me? Why I'm not able to pick up a single coin. Then at that time, Feviquick was introduced. Like, I don't know from how much longer it has been in market, but it was getting marketed that during that time. So some notorious kids have stick the coin with the Feviquick, and it was really stick like it was very hard to remove it from that. And so I tried it 3-4-5 times, and then thought that I don't know what's wrong with coin or what's wrong with me. So I just see like whether someone has seen me trying to pick this coin. So I saw the group of that notorious people uh, looking at me and laughing. So I got that today is 1st April and they have fooled me. So that was my experience as a getting April fooled. Thank you, and over to you, Meeta.
Thank you, Kishore, for sharing your full. So next volunteer is Annie. Please raise your hand for participate.
Toastmaster Anusha will raise her hand.
Okay. Okay, Toastmaster Anusha.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. So your topic is full rush is where angel fear to trade. Full rush in where angel fear to trade.
Sorry, I'm not able to get that thing.
Okay.
Full rush.
Full rush in where angel fear to trade.
I have still not got the word.
Okay.
May I, Mitali, just give me a second.
Yes.
She is just trying to tell a quote that says, fools rush in where angels fear to tread.
Okay.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread.
Thanks, Mitali. Looks like a complicated quote to me. Fool's rush is where angels. So it also means that at times we, we just go with the flow with everybody. If there is a, if there is a sale, we will all go there and, try to buy up things like a Black Friday, which is there in the US now. It's also there in India as well, but we have Diwali sale and all that, where everybody will go for something for free. But it is not free. It is, we end up buying more than what we want and more money. And then when you come home, it's like, my God, so many clothes, existing cupboard is full and I have some more clothes to fit in. And that's when it's better to avoid that rush. Buy when you actually require it, when you need it, and so that you can relish it. And before you buy, I take it as a best practice that see your cupboard. If it is full, if you want something to be donated or chucked off, do that before you buy a new one. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your memory. So next is Toastmaster Srinivas. So your topic is fooling around. Fooling around. You see the timer card? You're mute.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Am I audible?
Yes. You see the timer card?
Yeah, I am. I'm able to see it. So fooling around to me is a waste of time. Most of the people waste their time by fooling around doing things that are not important, like gossiping and backbiting and all this stuff. So fooling around is not a good habit. Sometimes it's okay if you fool around with your friends or your colleagues, but not all the time. It's just taking you to a wrong direction. Like I don't find fooling around to be a good thing. Fooling around cannot take you to the place where you want to be. Fooling around is just a waster, a time waster. Fooling around is not good. That's what I feel.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreyans. So next, yes, Toastmaster Nirali. Your topic is fool or wise man. Fool or wise man.
Fool or wise man, right?
Yes, you see the timer card?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Fool or a wise man. We can, I can say everyone have both things in themselves. Like our tech team says that we are not able to prank anyone. So then anyone can able to prank us. So at that time we became fool. But in a different area, it is like they have some different talent in different field. So in that thing, they will wise. Like Toastmaster Kalpana is a good speaker. So it is her talent, you can say. So she is really adroit in that. But when her daughter pranked her, she became just clueless. Over to you, Mitali.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nirali. So next, Toastmaster Kalpana.
All right.
He who is born a fool is never cursed. He who is born fool, he is never cursed. Sorry, is never cursed.
He is never. Can you tell me the spelling?
Cursed. C-U-R-E-D.
C-U-R-E-D. One who is a fool, he is never
cursed.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mitali, for that topic. Is foolishness curable? Well, I don't know. But, you know, there are times when we foolishly do utter certain phrases or certain words without realizing it. And they sound hilarious. Let me tell you a short incident that happened when I was in school. This professor was our PT teacher, right? And he was constantly annoyed because we kept annoying him, neither doing any of the sports exercises that he kept giving us. So once he assembled us together and very angrily told us that half of them had escaped. I forgot that part of the story. Half of them in the ground had said, sir, we are going to run. We are going to take a round around the ground and we'll be right back. And they disappeared during the PT class itself. And he was so upset with us that he just asked all of us together and he said one particular line. All the absentees, please raise your hand. He is not a fool, but he had foolishly uttered it. An adroit man. He made us kick our heel and actually run away from such foolish statements. So, yes, foolishness is everybody's cup of tea and surfaces every now and then under any and every kind of stress. Thank you, Toastmaster Mithali. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kalpana, for sharing your experience. So, last volunteer.
You should ask Monica.
Yeah,
So she's the TMoD today. But you can, I think. Has everyone spoken? Anusha? Anusha
Yes.
spoke, right? I think.
I have not
Sanjeev?
spoken.
All right, Sanjeev.
Toastmaster Sanjeev.
Danish, would you like to take a shot? All right. So if you got two more, you can just Mithali. Give
Sure.
both of them a chance.
Yes. Toastmaster Anusha, your topic.
I have already
Event food.
No, Toastmaster Sanjeev and Toastmaster Danish.
Okay. Sorry.
These were there.
Toastmaster Sanjeev, your topic is.
Somebody will have to take the timer role for me.
Yeah, I think Monica, can you do that?
I will put the time in chat box.
All right, done. Thank you so much, Monica.
Okay. Toastmaster Sanjeev, your topic is even fools are right sometimes. Even fools are right sometimes.
So on hearing this line, it quite resembles with me because I have done a lot of foolish things in my life, which people think that he is gullible, but it makes me happy because I deliberately make mistake in order to learn something, in order to experiment something, because I am still learning the tricks of the trade in my life. So I think being foolishness is also a sign of means laughing at your own jokes. A great man has said that laughing at your own jokes, laughing at your own foolishness is a sign of maturity in a sense. So in a sense, it also helps you to bring back your childhood memories into your adulthood, so that it kind of balances your life and you do not feel the stress which people in cities feel, and you are always overjoyed. So that's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjeev. So next,
Toastmaster Shubham.
Toastmaster Shubham. Your
Danish.
topic is.
I'm sorry, it is Danish.
It's a Toastmaster Danish.
Danish. I'm so sorry.
Toastmaster Danish, your topic is I fooled you. I fooled you. You see the timer card?
Yes, I'm able to see the timer card. I fooled it.
Continue.
Okay. Thank you, Table Topic Master, for this wonderful topic. I fooled you, which means I have fooled someone, right? In my life, I have fooled. Not I am able to fool anyone, right? Even my friend, even my birthday is in 1st April, and people tried me that I fooled my parents, even. But I know the incidents. I have lot of incidents where people fooled me. I'm not able to fool someone because of my introvert or something like that. But I have a lot of friends that are able to fool me in a lot of aspects. Like that one of the incident I shared earlier, that one of the friend had tried to fool me 1 month back. He got a phone from me, and at that April Fool Day, he got a call that he wants a charger of the phone, and then he said, I'm not coming, April Fool, I'm not coming to get the charger. And some similar incident and one of the best incident of my life is when my parents give me a surprise birthday party. When I'm not remember that, I think I'm 12 and 13 years old. When my parents said that they will not celebrate my birthday, but at the end of the day, they give me a surprise birthday party. They invited all my friends, colleagues, for all my friends, relatives about that. And I think this is the best, I think, fooled I have a fooled with. I think, thanks. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster and Danish. So thank you for all participating in table topic round. So Next is a timer. I request to timer give a report for qualified all Toastmaster.
Okay. So now I would express the timings of those who have speak on the table topics. So first speaker was Toastmaster Kishore. He exactly took 2 minutes. So he was at the border.
Yes.
So next was Toastmaster Anusa. She took 1 minute 12 seconds. So, and the third speaker was Toastmaster Srinivas, 1 minute 6 seconds. Fourth speaker Toastmaster Nirali. She took 1 minute 8 seconds. And the next speaker was Toastmaster Kalpana. She took 1 minute 43 seconds. And she used the word of the day, adroit.
Okay.
And the last speaker, Toastmaster Danish, took 1 minute 21 seconds. So everybody is qualified for the voting. I am not aware of my time. So.
Yes.
Yes, you took 1 minute 4 seconds. You
Thank
are
you.
qualified for the voting.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjeev and Toastmaster Monika for giving report. So now take time to vote for a table topic round. So request please Paul to table topic round speakers.
But is there a poll launched?
They just launched the poll, Kishore.
No, just a moment.
All right, Kishore.
So there were total 6 speakers, right?
Eight, I think so.
Means 7.
7 speakers, yes.
7 speakers.
Kishore, Anusha,
All right. I
Srinivas.
think, Kishore, you can personally message
Yeah.
Mitali and get the names of the speakers. Meanwhile, let's move on. Toastmaster Mitali, you hand over the stage to Monika. We'll do the polls later.
Okay. Yes. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Monika.
Yes, it will. Thank you, Toastmaster Mithali, for conducting the wonderful session, table topics. It was absolutely related to the theme of the day, April Fool's Day. So now we are back to our theme. That the story I left at the Max started to prank from his home to the all over the town, but he, at the end of the day, he was feeling guilty. Actually, it wasn't the full day. He wasn't feeling the guilty at all. It was the total opposite. Since he started the pulling from the home, so this year he had a plan. So he decided to prank the entire town. He came up with the plan to put up the fake poster all over the town, announcing that the circus was coming to the town on April 2nd. The poster had the picture of clowns, acrobats, and the wild animals, which made it looks quite convincing. The entire town was buzzing with excitement over the circus coming to their town, and people were making a plan to attend it. However, the little did they know that it was all prank. by the max. They couldn't wait to see the look on the people's face when they found out the truth, that is the prank made by the Max. On the morning of the 2nd April, people started gathering at the town square and waiting for the circus to arrive. They waited and waited, but there was no sign of the circus. It was then they realized that it was all prank and they had been fooled by the Max. Then what has happened? At first, people were angry and felt foolish from believing in the fake posters. But soon they realized that it was all in the good fun, and everyone started laughing and the joking about it. Then for the then people keeps their keep up their heels. They forgive the prank made by the Max. But at the end, then he realized the people are angry at him. He felt ashamed for not considering the people's feeling. Then he promised himself that he would do the better in the future and considering the people's feeling. Next day, Max went around the town and apologized to everyone that he had pranked. Then he explained that he had only meant to make laugh, but he realized that some of his pranks had gone too far. To his surprise, everyone forgave him and praised him for being the brave enough to apologize. Then from that day, the Max still loved to do April Fool Day, but he made sure to play the pranks that were harmless and fun for everyone involved. He learned the important lesson about the importance of considering other people's feelings. He grew up into the kind and thoughtful person who always made people laugh in a positive way. So that was all the story about the Max who started the prank from his family to the entire town to make them laugh in a positive way. Now we came to our end session, that is the general evaluation session. I request Toastmaster Anusha
Thanks, Monica.
to give the general evaluation. But before that, let me we already know the prank has done. So I entirely hand over the session to you, and over to you, Toastmaster Anusha.
Thank you, Monica. I think we will start. We have the evaluator Danish, who will be evaluating, who has evaluated the speaker Shubham. So I would invite Toastmaster Danish to present his evaluation. Timer, may please note down the timing, 2 to 3 minutes. And the evaluator can confirm the same.
Yes, I'm able to see the timer cards.
So maybe he can be spotlighted, the evaluator and the timer. The evaluator to be spotlighted. Yeah. All of us, I mean, Monika and myself, we can remove the spotlight.
Or you can highlight the speaker as well.
I think this is good. Yeah. Over to you, evaluator.
Thank you, General Evaluator. First of all, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Shubham for completing your icebreaker speech. The first step is the hardest step to take, and you take it so brilliantly. You're adrotic as a speaker. The first, I would like to talk about the thing that I like your speech. You started your speech with a quote, how to get off your comfort zone. Second, you gave audience a clue to guess your state. So that's how you're able to engage the audience in your speech. Third, you talked about your childhood, your family, your education, and living without family and facing homesickness issue, and about your education, about your MBA, right? And why you joined Toastmasters. So overall, the content of the story was quite good. Second, there are some recommendations from my side. Try to give your speech in a standing position so that your hand gesture and face gesture and body movements are quite visible to the audience. I'm not able to see the hand gestures and the facial expression of your, right? And try to memorize your speech and try to revise your speech again and again before delivering, right? And next more point, try to showcase an incident where you show up, like you talked about your passion about cricket, right? And you can show that where you can show a particular incident where you show up as a leader, or where the incident you talked about, where any incident that had taught you something, right? Like giving allied in a match, you're able to get your team out of the failing position and able to make the team win, right? Any incident like. Overall, I like the content of the story and looking forward to hear more from you. Thanks, and back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Danish, for the prompt evaluation. I would now call upon the tag team for their report, and I will call upon the timer to present the evaluator's timing, time taken.
Okay. So for general for evaluation means of the speech of Toastmaster Shubham, Toastmaster Danish has taken 1 minute 42 seconds. So it was below 2 minutes time which was available.
Okay, I would now call upon Grammarian to present her report.
Just a minute. Okay. So let me start with phrase of the day and word of the day. Word of the day used by Toastmaster Kalpana, Toastmaster Shubham, and Toastmaster Mitali. Let me start with some not so good usage. Someone used VPE and TMoD or TMoD. So it is good if you will use full form so everyone will have idea. Then go into the themes. We can say like, let's start our today's theme. I taken up a role. I have taken up role, or I took up role. I forget when someone use in past, so it's I forgot. Is given her icebreaker. Is going to give his icebreaker. I go for mem. I went to MEM. Toastmaster Anusha will raise her hand. Toastmaster Anusha raised her hand because it's in past. Peoples, not peoples, it's already plural, so we can say people. My introvert, someone used. So my introvert what? Nature or something, I think we have to add. They give me surprise birthday party. They gave me surprise birthday party. People keeps doing. People keep doing. Danish is taken. Danish has taken. Then some mispronunciation. Minute. It's minute. Helios. It's hilarious. Moment. Sorry. Movement. It's moment. Okay. Some good usages. Readers make great leaders. Bring some spices from it. A smile a day keeps doctor away. Bite a shot. Life begins at the end of our comfort zone. I was a butterfly. Homesickness hits me hard. Bust out laughing. Notorious kids. Go with the flow. Pulling around. Trick of the trade. Laughing at your own jokes. This is from my side. Over to you, Central Evaluator.
Thanks, Nirali. That was, I mean, adroitly you fulfill the grammarian role with all the proper, not so good usage and phrase of the day. I mean, awesome job. I mean, quite elaborate.
Thank you so much.
Now I will call upon the R counter to present her report.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Our Toastmaster of the day, Monika, has said at least 4 times. It more than 5 times. Repeated words like burst, learned, important lesson, who, from. Timer Sanjeev has said once and once. Grammarian Nirali has said more than 2 times. That is, and then ours more than 4 times, and has repeated words like those filler sounds. Speaker Shubham has been literally flawless. Toastmaster Nirali has said and 5 times, more than 5 times, and has repeated, I kept myself. Evaluator Danesh has said at least 4 times and 2 no repeated words. Srinivas has said 2 times and 3 times Toastmaster Kishore has said 3 times and more than twice, and then an General Evaluator Anusha has so far said 3 and 2 and that's all from my side. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Archon, for a detailed report, I must say. It captured everyone's filler words so that made sure that you were not playing pranks with us today. And so timer report has already given his report for all the speakers till now and very detailed, and he was prompt in his display and things. So I'll now go on with the overall evaluation for the whole session. The meeting started on time. That's awesome. And I mean, everyone came in, and the SA had adroitly explained his role to the club, keeping up your heels so that everybody is and I'm sure with that the PO also motivated all the members with all the points system that she elaborated so that to encourage her members to participate. But just that, if there are guests in this room, are there any guests in this room? No.
Actually, today, no, we don't have any guests today. Yeah.
So that's why you know the crowd, so no guests. So that's good. Otherwise, we also welcome the guests to ask their expectation. So I think as a PO, you did a wonderful job of setting up and inspiring your members to participate. But just that, I mean, yeah. But just that, if before the meeting, if all the role players are discussing, the flow and everything can be discussed, so that in between we are not interrupting in each other's this. Monika explained. Monika is the TMoD. She explained the agenda and the theme of the day, April Fools, and how it got invented. But I would have liked it if she would have got some story, something like a Bollywood story like Damal, or any of the Hollywood Bollywood movies where the pranks are played, and she did make it interesting, interactive by asking members what are their experiences, and that was good to hear. But yeah, I mean, it would have been more fun and more more interacting if you would have got some of this Bollywood themes and movie snapshots to say what is this prank, does anybody remember, to make it more lively. But overall you presented a story of Max, but you were always saying the Max is the person. So Max, otherwise there's also the story that comes in the wolf and the shepherd. The shepherd will always say, wolf has come, wolf has come, wolf has come. Everybody used to fare, and then finally there was really a wolf and he couldn't do it. So you could have gotten that angle also in your but overall, I mean, I enjoyed you did kick up your heels to make the session more lively and engaging. That's good. With the TTM, I like the topics that she has chosen, but if she could have used the PPT, it would have been better, because at times, because of the virtual environment, sometimes you don't get the words right. So if you see the words, maybe something would crop up. Great topic, and it was great that everybody, most of the participants had participated in the session, and that's why even Toastmaster we encourage impromptu speaking. So that's one thing that all of us have participated in that. Coming back to the speaker, he had some technical glitches. In that case, if we know that there is some technical, it's always better to have a backup device so that we don't miss it and repeat the session. Today, because it was a short session, we were able to repeat it. But in case there are multiple speakers and we have a time constraint, it does become difficult to do the complete thing over again. And since you gave your icebreaker speech, awesome. And like the PO also said that, applaud, it's very much required to encourage the members giving the icebreaker speech. I saw Shubham say, like, ho gaya types, ho gaya, finally delivered the speech after a long time. So kudos to you. Writing a speech and giving it is effort, I do understand, but more to go and complete your level as well. Yeah, over to my evaluator. I think my evaluator did a good job of telling the speaker to stand, and he gave few pointers about how the speech should be delivered. But apart from that, if you could have got some humorous thing, because it's a full day, and you could have, if you have got some angle to it, like during his engineering, did anything happen, or something related to the topic, it would have been more interesting. But overall, I think you had given a good evaluation about the speaker. But a general comment to you, when you are telling that speaker to should stand and show his visual, it would also imply to you that when you are giving, are you standing and talking, so that practice what you speak. So basically, if you're telling something, is the same example is coming in your speech or not. And the thing is that you could have spoken more. You were in a hurry to complete it, and you didn't complete your 2 minutes as well. You had 2 to 3 minutes. Till 3:30 you could have gone. You just stopped in between. So, and you had ample time to also do your evaluation. So you could have used it to your benefit. You could have added some more some more tricks like, standing and proverb is good, but the proverb, what was the proverb that he said, and more explanation in that would have helped. I think overall it was a great session, and I'm happy to be taken up this role. Last time I had taken, but last time even I had a network issue at my end, so a good justice. Thanks to Monika, who circulated the agenda and everything and updated the group as and when the members were there. With this, I hand it over to the TMoD. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anusha, for the wonderful evaluation, for the wonderful general evaluation. So we came at the end of the theme. So there is the end poem I have for all of you, that so sweet is your smile, so sweet your style, so sweet is your voice, so sweet your eyes. See how sweetly I lie. Happy April Fool's Day, everyone. And now I hand over the session to presiding officer, Toastmaster Kalpana.
Before that, I would want to wish Danish belated happy returns of the day. He's been telling his birthday is yesterday. I think we should wish him for.
Why don't we all sing the happy birthday song for him?
Yeah, why not? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday,
dear
darling.
Danish.
Happy
Happy birthday to you.
So you have to send us
Thank you,
virtual
everyone.
treats.
Thank you, everyone.
The party remains.
Yes.
Definitely.
So are you in Mumbai? Yes.
I'm in Jammu right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. It has been a great session, and our most important polls are remaining. Let's begin with table topics polls. May I ask my Sa Kishore to launch the polls, please?
Think polls not.
All right.
Sorry, I'm relaunching the polls. It's not changes are not getting reflected. I don't know why.
Okay.
Let me launch.
I think I can see what has been there. Shall I write down the names?
So
I'll write down the names and I'll just message them to you. All right.
on my screen, it's showing old polls. That's
No, in my screen, it is showing the new one.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yes, you can launch the next poll now. Is it clear now for you, Kishore?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not getting updated. Like I'm still showing.
I'm writing down the results. No worries.
Okay. Shall I end the poll?
I know we will also be having the role players poll.
No. Okay.
This is best auxiliary role player. Now just the role players poll.
Yeah.
Yes, it is done. You can end the poll of Toastmaster Kishore.
Yeah.
So I'm just, you do not have the table topics results with you, so I'm just posting them to you. I hope you have seen it. All right. While he is readying his certificates, can I ask Anusha? Anusha, what did you think of the meeting? And any more tips you would like to give us offhand? He'll just ready the certificates. My sir will ready the certificates in the meantime.
I think it was well organized. And
Thank you.
yeah, I mean, I'm from SPJ in Toastmaster Club, and I see there's always a struggle in getting the members complete their levels and things. And because it's a college club, there are other, studies, plus it's work and everything. So it does. So I was just thinking that, we could collaborate the sessions. We had done it earlier because in that case, we will get a flavor of, if you have 2 sessions, maybe 1 sessions, we can club it with our, so that we have members on both the sides. And
Absolutely, sure. But right now, for the next coming 2 weeks, we are just planning an educative session, and we also have an event planned up because we haven't completed these 2, and we are before the term ends. We are rushing for some points, which I think almost all the clubs are. But yes, in between, when we get Sunday, that is, sort of free of all this, we will definitely. My VP Monika, I'll ask her to reach out to you. So we can. When do you have your meetings? It's on Sunday.
yeah, we have it on either Saturday or Sunday based on teams availability.
All right.
At 3:30 to 5:30, yeah.
Absolutely. In that case, we can just work it out and see how this goes. Absolutely fine. All right. So let me ask Kishore. Kishore, are the certificates ready? You need more time?
No, I need more time.
All right. In that case, Danish, I think you came here. We have had, of course, a joint meeting earlier, but tell me, what did you think today? And what is your takeaway?
Quite a great session, right? I learned a lot of things from all of you, right?
Thank you so much.
I know. I gave a speech against you in the chat at Toastmaster Club, and you are marvelous as a speaker. And
Thank
as
you
in
so much.
PO, you are also as a responsibility, and you're quite marvelous. You're playing the responsibility of PO, and quite amazed to see you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Because none of this is alone or work. I've got a good team that supports me. Even Sa Kishore, who has just joined me as learning the ropes, but has been wonderful. Monika has been there with me from past 1 year or so. And I've got the other PR team and everyone. So I think nothing is a one-man show. And I think the compliment you gave actually goes to all my team. Thank you so much for that, Danish. And yes, I really wanted to speak to you, Nirali. I'm so happy you joined us today, and it was been a pleasure, and I enjoyed the report that you gave.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kalpana. I also learned many things from you. Even though it is small club, you are managing it really nice, and
thank you.
Especially Monika, amazing thing, Monika. I really enjoyed a lot, and I must say your voice is so sweet. You can give some modification in you. You will be great speaker, I can say.
Yeah, I'm learning actually from Toastmaster Kalpana itself.
Great.
Actually, she has improved quite a lot. Now that when you mentioned it, it just struck me, we are so used to seeing her every day. I mean, every week. Only when you brought it to notice, it has come to the light that, yes, that's correct.
Great.
All right, Srinivas, I'm so happy to see you here today, honestly. I'm really glad that you really pop in every now and then and help our club out,
I'm
So
planning to shift to your club now.
yes, I know. I'm aware of it. I'm
Yeah.
also aware of the backdrops.
Right.
But great. I'm so happy that you're here today, and do attend the meetings whenever you are able to. You're always welcome.
Yeah, sure.
In
It's
fact,
always a
everybody
fun
is,
experience.
today you'll have taken up a role, but come in as a guest also. It just, livens up a session, and that's what we all are looking for. All right. Thank you so much. And I think my Sa Kishore is back. And yes, Kishore,
Yeah.
are the polls ready? Kindly share your screen and we can announce the winner. And Zoom Master, be kind enough to take the photographs. Oh, wonderful. Best table topics is shared by Toastmaster Kalpana and Toastmaster Sanjeev. Probably you can highlight both of us and take a photograph, Zoom Master Monika. Thank you so much. I can see the thumbs up from Toastmaster Monika. We move on to the next winner of today. Best role player auxiliary, Toastmaster Nirali. Toastmaster Nirali, our heartfelt congratulations to you. Congratulations. Let's move on to the next winner. Toastmaster Anusha, General Evaluator. Fantastic. It's really wonderful to get your feedback. Very candid and very, very well praised. Thank you so much, General Evaluator Anusha. Since we had only one speaker and one evaluator, there will not be a poll for the same. We will move on ahead. With this, let us all take one photograph, every one of us. I think it is a memory on an April Fool's Day, or rather a day after April Fool. And
we can do a gallery view.
I think she would have taken the gallery view on this. All right, so April Fool banaya, sabko gussa aaya, hai na?
Yeah.
Yes, Monica is saying, मेरा क्या कसूर, ज़माने क्या कसूर, जिसने दस्तूर बनाया. All right, everyone, thank you so much. With this, I declare the 96th meeting of Speakers Community Toastmasters Club a close.